Okay, so it will actually ask you for the licenses, but we don't have to do that. For URL and AMP network is actually not necessary. We need to go into the realms. Realms is basically where we're going to add the Active Directory server for us. Just go ahead and click the Active Directory, name the server as AD and AD again for me. What is going to be my primary domain, which is going to be cisco.com. And to the labs as well, it's going to be like cisco.com, as well as onto the exams, it's going to be cisco.com. I'm gonna like give the password like a username password and the directory password for that. So like my directory password for my Active Directory is test123, D capital test123, and like I'm gonna like put the integrations in that. Let me just go and check it out on my the Active Directory if I have done that. Where's my Active Directory server? In order to make things faster for us, always use a VNC viewer and then select a settings here and just go and select auto select best settings for us. Okay, so like it will actually give us a better view for things as well as viewer size should be auto. So like it's actually like give you a better like view for the things. Okay, so this is better for me. Oh, okay. It's not good enough for us. Let me go and restart this. Okay, it actually came back. It's kind of slow. Let me just make some settings here. Actually, I'm gonna put 8 here. And I'm gonna keep it 16. It's usually gonna be cisco.com. DC is equal to cisco.com. Cisco and DC equals to from. My IP address is gonna be 192.168.1.200. My port is gonna be 389. I think I have to enable the uh just a moment. Cannot be used when encryption is enabled. Okay, so it's like enabling the encryption. Oh, okay. I have to use the none for encryption, and then gonna start with the test. But let's my Active Directory come up. Come on, come up. Okay, by the time, let's go and configure the rest of the things for the FTD1. Okay, so it's a long agreement, like from Cisco. You don't have to just like read everything possible. Just go and click yes because we're gonna, of course, use the devices from them. So if you select no, then it's actually gonna take you back to the login page. It's not gonna like let you use anything. So once you click yes, it's gonna start integrating in like initializing the system process. It's like gonna ask you to put the new password for this. Like a default password, of course, it's going to be like admin 123, a capital admin 123. But here, like when you're selecting the password, it's actually going to take you a lot of things to do that. So basically, you need to have the 8 characters, one like a lowercase, one uppercase, one digit, and one special character, not more than two sequential repeated characters. That means if like you're gonna use 1 2 3, it's not gonna let you use that. 1 2 is still fine, but like 1 2 3 is not gonna be like that way. And basically, like it should not have the password should not be so simple that the hackers are able to crack using the dictionary. So they have a dictionary which is basically like having a lot of passwords, like which actually the people use for random things and all. Okay, so like something like I hate you, like something like anything like 1 2 3 admin 1 2 3 admin 2024 or like anything like that way. So it's actually kind of like we cannot use those things. Okay, so like for this I'm gonna use admin at the rate uh 0010. Okay, so let's see if like it takes. Okay, it takes admin at the rate 0010. Okay, it took the password, which actually is a good sign. So now, of course, we need an IPv4. That's a yes. We don't need an IPv6 for this. That's a no. We can set a manual. Okay, so like just you don't have to actually type that, but actually just click enter. Here, like if you can see, it's actually like I have the IP addresses accordingly. So for the management network, my IP address should be 192.168.1. Uh, I have used 215 for the FMC, so I'm going to use 216 for the FTD1. Subnet mask is of course /24. My gateway is going to be 192.168.1.1. That's my firewall address, and that's where we're going to start. And I'm going to give the host name as FTD1. Okay, so now I have to give the DNS. So 192.168.1.200 is going to be my DNS. The second DNS is basically like going to be my internal one, which is I usually use for everything in my purposes. And the third one, I'm going to use the Cloudflare DNS, the public one. So like it's actually like for the internet access only. Uh, it's going to search for a domain, which is going to be cisco.com. Networking and informations have changed. You will need to reconnect. Okay, that's okay. So once this is done, let's go ahead and check. Okay, my DNS server came up. You need to go and click this. It's basically like sending a control alt delete to start the host there. And since I've already given the IP, you can see that like my internet is already there into the server. I had enabled the LDAP, but I think I have not set up the LDAP. So let me check with that. I have configured the Active Directory for us. Let's see how things are. Pick your directory or host name, IP, and username address. Okay. So I have created that. Let's see. Did my server come up? This is where you can actually set up the Active Directory if it is like not there or something. I don't think so. It's like gonna be there in the exam. That's actually kind of for like your reference purposes for our knowledge. I'm gonna start with that. So like I'm gonna like set up for SFMC. Click next. My LDAP port is gonna be 389, which is gonna be default, which is I'm gonna use it in my the Active Directory. I'm gonna create a partition name, FMC. Does not have valid distinguished name syntax. The attribute value should be okay, DC hyphen. Okay. I don't need that then actually. Like then I can apply that and then go ahead and next. Okay. I'm gonna use the network service account, or I can use as like the administrator account. You're gonna go and browse that. Go search for one in advance. Go find now. You'll get all the addresses there present onto the like devices. Uh, I need the administrator for me. Password is test 123. Next. Okay, the selected account doesn't have a permission to run the services. Do you want to LDAP and add this permission to this account? Yes, please. Currently logged in as this. Okay, yes. Okay, let's see now if it is like we are done with this. Test again. Okay, Cisco.com DNS. I have not done the promotion to the this thing. Okay.
Mm. Yeah, but I thought that you don't pass. How much, how much with normal salary for ET? ET, not 400. On a dot? No, no, 400 and 19,000. Oh. Your ADM? No, no, I'm ETU, but I don't know my salary. You know your salary? Oh. I'm very serious right now. If I tell people I don't know my salary, they will judge me. Almost we never have to problem. Now, now, I can book you because I'm doing your money.
Ibrahim, can you just please mute? Possible? Yeah, thank you. Okay, for this, I'm gonna start with the new forest. It's gonna be Cisco.com. Then I'm gonna click next. It's actually taking a time because like it's actually like for me the system status is actually kind of like 24 codes. It's almost using half the RAM of my like a VM, and it's actually like more than 75% for my CPU. So it's actually kind of a little bit like more than that. That's the reason it's actually kind of like showing me in that way. A little slower, but it's working. This is my personal server. It's not like for Hind Networks itself. It's actually kind of my personal server. I have like a lot of ones, but the one which I have is I can show you guys that I'm having a Windows like I have a VMware uh 8, but my resources are like kind of like pretty much I have a like 191 GB of RAM, and I have like 22 like the 24 cores for two CPUs. So basically, I have two CPUs for like this, and I have to get 24 cores for total. It's not gonna like be like bad for this lab at least. Like I have a PowerEdge R420. Hard drives, of course, I have storage is like 7 TB I have into this. So it's basically like I have multiple servers there. So basically, I was planning to use a lot of things. I have a CML running on it. I have PNet Labs and the rest of the things as well. I think I need an 8 device. Okay. So basically, like on this is like you need 8 password, like 8 characters minimum, and then it actually gives you that because I was selecting Cisco at the rate 123 and it was not taking that. I don't know why, but now it is actually taking that. Manually create the delegations. It's okay for me. With this VM resource, I have given 128 GB of RAM. Okay, so like it's 24 cores and 128 GB RAM because I need to use for second for the CML as well. Like I was trying to develop the images for like CML, and it's like I have multiple ones. Okay, so I have SD-WAN, ICE, ASA, FTD, everything is there, even the Palo Altos and all. So if you have a proper CML, I think you can do a lot of things. But the free version, of course, it's actually like not recommended to use because it's actually going to give you just 5 devices. Bad idea to use that. Almost done. 130 FTD. It's asking me that if the manage the device locally. So I don't need that. I have an FMC, right? So I'm gonna say no there. So rerun the script. The verification of this is like you must remove and reconfigure the services that are currently using these ports. Oh, okay. Let me check. I may need to go into this. I thought that I had actually configured the domain services for this, and then I was gonna create an LDAP. But I actually It's kind of like maybe I have wiped the server and then actually like it's a problem. So I'll just fix it up. Okay, so I have this policy of inline already there. So I'm gonna go and edit that. In the exam, like objects might be pre-configured. Okay, so like, but I have created from the start. Okay, so like that means the objects might not be there here at my end. So let's go and create one. So I'm gonna go and add a rule here. It's actually gonna take me to the screen, and I need to go and select zones first. Okay, so like I don't have any objects or something in that way. It's actually kind of loading for me. Let's see if like it actually loads up. Okay, I think that's actually good enough objects for me. Yeah. So like internal and external both. I need to select both the zones. For source, like network. Okay, the policy is going to be from internal to external. So I have added that. Guys, I'll be just right back. Just give me 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry. I'm back. Okay, so first is gonna be like I'm gonna like configure that, then go into networks. Here we're gonna go and create the objects. So like let's go and create an object first. Create a network object, and then I'm gonna go and give a name. First is gonna be my tech PC. So my tech PC, that is a user PC. Okay, so like I'm gonna use the user PC. It's the internal one which I'm gonna use. So like my host, it's gonna be on network. Okay, it's not a host. It's like gonna be a network that is 10.2 dot. Let me go and check. The user PC is gonna be 10.2.207.20. 207.0/24. Okay, so I'm gonna go and click save. The second one I'm gonna create is the uh for the network of 13. Okay, so like let's go and configure. Okay, the one server which I have is like there's a server behind I forgot to mention that. It's gonna be like I have created a loop back there, which is gonna have a 192.168.4.1 series of IP address. Okay, so like it's actually gonna be there on port number 443. It's with this. So I have to create that as well for me. 13 server. 68.4.1. I'm gonna say yeah, save. This is gonna be a host because it's a single IP address. When I'm giving a network, it's gonna be /24 or something in that way. It's actually gonna be setting up in network, and the host is gonna be single IP addresses. I have not configured anything in that. NTP, of course, my DNS and the NTP server is gonna be same for me. So I'm just gonna create one object which is known as DNS. And it's of course going to be a host that is that is going to be 192.168.1.200. Gonna click save. So once these are done, I'm gonna go and create the the source network and all. Okay, so the zones I've already done. I'm gonna create into the network for my DNS. I'm gonna click on the destination as well as for my the server, that is the R13 server. It's going to be on the destination, and my user PC is going to be on my source side of the things. So it's basically like my user PC is going to go connect to the NGIPS for the servers of like R13, as well as it's going to go connect further with my LAN to the Active Directory, that is the DNS server. So basically, like NGIPS is going to be for my internal and external. Okay, so like that's how I'm going to configure them. Once this is done, then like we're going to go and click users. I have not added the user identity policy yet. So I'm gonna wait for that because like due to the license issues, I can actually like I think I will not be able to do that. Okay, so like you must configure the identity policy. So if I go click here, it will actually take me a new tab, and then we can actually start with the identity policy here. Let's go ahead and give a name, 80. Gonna give save.